Straight from the professional kitchens to yours is this Vitamix Professional Series 500 blender. This machine can handle jobs that no other single appliance can. Why? The motor. This has a commercial grade motor with a 2-peak horsepower output that spins these blades at 240 miles per hour. Of course, it can do all those typical blender tasks like make frozen drinks, but it can do so much more. Pulverize grains into flour, chop nuts into nut butters, or even shred really hard cheeses. This Vitamix blender is made in the USA and comes with a 7-year warranty, and of course includes all those great signature Vitamix features, including the 64-ounce capacity durable plastic container, the locking lid with the steam vents, and the tamping tool that so effectively pushes down your food while the blender is working, but yet doesn't come close to the blades. Unique to the 500 model are some of the features you'll find on the control panel, including the pulse switch and the 3 preset settings: hot soups, frozen desserts, and smoothies. I'm going to show you some of those features today. The frozen dessert settings allows me to make cold treats in as little as 60 seconds. I know, it sounds unbelievable, but today I'm going to make a strawberry ice cream. I'm going to begin by putting in some superfine sugar, some cold cream and vanilla, some frozen strawberries, and of course this is where you can use any kind of fruit you like, and finally some ice. Put the lid on, and I already set my dial to frozen desserts, so all I have to do is turn the blender on. This is where the tamper comes in handy. That was amazing. In less than 60 seconds, I have frozen ice cream made in my blender. Look at that. So thick, so rich. Can't wait to try it. One of the things I use my blender most often for is for crushing ice and making blended drinks. And if this Vitamix blender looks familiar to you, you may have seen it in your local smoothie shop. After all, this is a commercial grade blender. I'm making a peach smoothie today, and you'll notice that my fruit still has the skins on. That's because this blender is so powerful, it can pulverize fruits regardless of them being peeled or not. So I've got some yogurt and some honey into the blender. I'm going to add my peaches, and of course a couple cups of ice, and finally just a little bit of orange juice to loosen the ingredients. Great. Put the lid on, and I'm going to turn the center dial to the preset setting of smoothie. Press on and it'll stop automatically when the mixture is completely blended. Perfect. By using the preset smoothie setting, I go through 2 different power cycles to ensure the smoothest, creamiest smoothie possible. And sure enough, the Vitamix blender delivered. Looks fantastic. Perhaps more than anything else, professional chefs love using their Vitamix blenders for pureeing soups. You'll see how quickly we'll turn this chunky cauliflower soup into a rich, velvety puree. I'm going to begin by putting my warm soup into the blender. One reason why I like using the preset soup function on the blender is because not only does it blend my soup into a perfect consistency, but because the blades are moving so quickly, it actually heats the soup while it's running. That way I no longer have to put piping hot soup into the blender. I can simply put warm soup into the blender and know that it will stay warm and even heat up during the course of the blending. A very, very cool feature unique to the Vitamix. Again, turn this setting to the hot soup. Make sure my lid is on nice and secure, and press the on switch. It's been a few minutes. Ooh, my soup is piping hot. Look at that steam. One of the reasons why it is safe to blend hot foods at home is because of the unique steam vents in the Vitamix blender lid. All right, let me pour out my cauliflower soup and you'll see just how silky it is. Look at that beautiful, silky, frothy texture. And I love how it kept my soup warm while it was blending. That is great dual functionality. Here's a great tip for cleaning up. Just pour some warm soapy water into your blender, about halfway, 2/3 of the way full. Put the lid back on and then just run it for a few seconds. I'm going to put it on the smoothie setting so it runs for a short period of time. Press start and this will make sure that everything is cleaned out from around the blades. You'll see how well this lid even kept a full batch inside. I'm just going to give this a quick rinse in the sink and then cleanup is finished. The Vitamix Professional Series 500 blender also comes with this recipe book and instructional DVD. You've seen some of what it can do on the preset settings, but you'll find so many uses for this powerful tool in your kitchen.